Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Dos Acres. That was a good one.
That was a good one. What a beautiful day.
It is gorgeous, and we have been doing all this stuff today.
Yeah.
Running around like crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to Dos Acres. I'm Kyle. This is Shannon, and I don't know if you notice anything kind of new in this picture. Well, I don't either. Aren't we supposed to have another steer? Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this out there, guys. This is my first cowboy hat. I know there's rules, whether or not you can be wearing them right now, this time, we're not gonna go into it. It's on my head, it feels great. It's protecting my ears.
I like it.
And I got a herd. Well,
Almost a herd.
Almost a herd. Guys, we have some great news. We are very excited, and we have some a little bit less than great news, but it's gonna be okay. So let's start with the great news. Jay and Charlotte from Algiere Ranch are about an hour away from here with our second steer. We're gonna build our herd.
Yeah.
Officially cattle farmers, right?
Yep.
Cattle ranchers. We'll never figure it out. But look, guys. So far, so good with our very first. That's Mr. Beans. He came from Chad over at Doss Farms, my older brother. That's Mr. Bruno, man. He's our special guy. He's also tired.
Yes, he is.
We have been going all day, and Bruno's been out with us. We've been trying to burn his energy just to kind of give us, you know, the best chances for success for dropping off another steer.
Because he will likely have to go into his crate for that, and then we just want him to have all of his energy restored, and we'll get him out afterwards.
Well, yeah, and Jay and Charlotte got to meet him. They got pitties.
Oh, I know.
I want him to meet
I just
him.
want him to be in a good frame of mind for it.
Shannon's nervous, if you guys can't tell. She's a little anxious, but I'm embracing it. I'm comfortable. I think today's going to go great.
I do too.
Better than yesterday, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
We wanted to do something for you guys. Mr. Bruno, man, we got him at 4.5 weeks old. He and his siblings were tearing up their mama's belly. And so they had to move on pretty quick. We took him on. Was one heck of a challenge. A lot of time spent training this guy, and he is doing a phenomenal job. And immediately, when Mr. Beans joined the farm from Doss Farms, I'm sorry, I'm catching you in the middle of a potty break there, dude. Awkward. Bruno and him have been great friends through the gate. And Bruno respects this hot wire because he has hit the one around Goatville a few times, and he doesn't like it. So he's been really good. We are kind of working on him not putting his head too far into the gate.
Yeah.
And he did kind of learn a little scary lesson yesterday. He did that, and Mr. Beans got under him, lifted up his head, and kind of jolted
him, really.
Bruno back. Yeah, and it was real quick, and Bruno pulled back, but you
Yeah.
could tell it panicked him a little bit. So
It panicked me a little bit.
It panicked somebody a lot of bit, and rightfully so. That can be so dangerous. He is not the largest steer in the world. I fully know that, but he's much larger and more powerful than Bruno in that scenario. So we're doing great. But yesterday we put the harness on Bruno. We had the GoPro, we had the cameras at the ready, had this whole thing planned out to take Bruno in and meet Mr. Beans. And we did. Short and skinny version. Bruno is too nice. He has learned too well with Hercules, like him laying down and showing that he's submissive to give Hercules that respect. Well, he tried to do that with Beans. The problem is Beans can be dangerous in that position. So what he was doing was kind of pushing Bruno a little bit, and he'd start to, you know, push back a little bit, and Bruno would just take it. Well, eventually he started kicking, and he even got a kick out of his rear leg on Bruno. And Bruno did everything absolutely right. But I'm gonna say this, Bruno's not a cattle dog. You know, if you go and look up legitimate cattle dogs, like they are bred and raised to be cattle dogs. And so they meet cattle at a very young age, and they've gotta be assertive with the cattle because the cattle could smush them and just kill them really fast. So we're not gonna force that on Bruno. We don't have that need from Bruno. In fact, it's more beneficial for us if he covers the outside of the pen, keeping threats away. So I'm sorry whether or not any of that footage makes it in. We were just in protect Bruno mode because he was doing nothing but respect Mr. Beans, but Mr. Beans was just, you know, probably doing what he's gonna do with number 3 when he gets here, but number 3 is another steer.
This mama was a little nervous.
I was right there with you. Yeah. So guys, that's something that, you know, in a perfect world, if we could have it all so that all of our animals could just run around jolly, free, happy together, we would. But the reality is not going to happen.
And it's okay.
And that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
So we're not going to force that. And again, whether or not we show any of that footage, you know, we were just being cautious. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
Just about every time we come up here, Mr. Broon Man hits the trail by himself.
Come on.
Mr. Beans, do you want to hit the trail with me, man? Look, I'm not really scared of how yesterday went. I'm stinking tough as nails. Yeah, Bruno wasn't freaked out at all. He would have stayed there and tried to make friends with Beans, but he wasn't really understanding when Beans was trying to tell him to back off or, hey, you're standing in my hay. And I think that had a lot to do with it. We did bring Bruno in up here at this gate while Shannon gave just a little bit of evening feed to Mr. Beans down the hill. We let him finish the food, approached with Bruno, and it just, you know, I get it. They're animals, and anytime there's food involved, like even with the goats down there, you got to get out of their way and respect them a bit. Oh, sad moment though, Bruno, man. Remember when your dad made a mistake? Well, not a mistake, I had a learning lesson. So I was putting the gate spring back on after we got Bruno out. Everything was fine, everybody's good. So I'm up here closing this, and Bruno came over just to say, hey, how'd I do in there? He likes to check up like that. Keep your head back, bud. They're friends. I think they're just gonna be friends through the gate.
They're fence friends.
Fence friends. Bruno, man. Hey.
Stay out, Bruno.
Let's back up a little bit. Hey, bud. There you go. Yeah, let's stay out here, okay?
Good boy.
Well, he's apparently not holding a grudge about what I'm about to
Boy.
tell you guys about. Long story short, guys, I went to hang that thing up. I am holding on to the plastic part, but remember how I talked about the electrical field technically is a little bit larger than just the line. I had my hand on that, and when I made contact here, which is where the electrical connection takes place, Bruno had come over on my left to check on me and get a pet. I reached down and touched that boy, and that shock came through me, poof, in my chest, hit my elbow, and just snapped the snot out of Bruno. And he took off running and looked
Poor
at me,
guy.
like mad at me, like I did it on purpose. I was like, buddy, I'm so sorry. I got hit too. And I'm not even sure what words came out when it happened, but it was just
I heard him yelp. I was down at the bottom of the hill still, and I'm like, what happened?
You heard me yelp?
I heard Bruno yelp.
Oh, did you hear what I said?
No.
I don't either. Probably a good thing too. Yeah, so poor guy, he officially got hit by this fence, and he's been doing such a good job. He hasn't even been hit by this fence yet, but he forgave me.
He got hit down there by the other gate.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 2 times.
Yeah.
One administered by me. Hey, if you guys know anything about our land, or if you've been with us for a while, you know I had a big burn pile right there. Especially whenever we cleared all of this. All this was wooded, just like the wood line you see there and there. And so all those piles, there were probably, I don't even remember, 5, 6, 7 of them. And one of them was right here, and so we continued to use it. It got built up. But Jay and Charlotte, they've never had a truck before. Jay, we made him buy a truck to bring us this steer. We're getting spoiled here. I feel kind of bad. But at the same time, the man got his truck. I mean,
what man doesn't want a truck?
yeah, I remember when I got my first truck, and I was like, yeah. So we're going to be nice to him. He's already asked for a little forgiveness because he has no trailer experience. And I am not far removed from the first time I pulled a trailer when we started all this. And I know exactly the anxiety he's feeling. And I feel for him because he's actually pulling a livestock trailer with a live animal in the back. No bigger challenge than that. I'm just going to say that for a first timer anyhow. But what we did, I made Chad take the harder backup job because I had him go to that gate down there. There's a big oak tree right there, and you kind of got to turn. And Chad did a fantastic job. I don't know how many cameras he's got in there. I have some cameras in my truck too, but I'd have a trailer backup challenge with Chad. I'd do it.
I have faith in you, honey.
You're such a great supporter. I appreciate it.
You're a great backer-upper.
Hey, thanks. But for Jay, I'm trying to give him the best option for success. I'm going to let him come up alongside the pin here, and then he will be able to pull straight forward right there and back straight up to that gate so that he's not having to pull any funky angles. So let's hope for the best for him, and I'm sure he's gonna do great. And in fact, we even got him a little gift. It's kind of funny. Shannon learned something in one of their videos and said, hey, you know what? If they're going to bring number 3 all the way to us, hand deliver, we ought to help them out a little bit in their country journey or their ranching journey. And I got to say, guys, this is I don't want to make it a bigger deal than what it is, but I remember when we went to the Okie homestead when we were early YouTubers, and we saw people that we only saw on YouTube. We knew them by name, and we were like, they're all here. They're all right here. And it was such a surreal, cool experience for us, like to meet these other people that have done this for a long time, shared their life's journeys, their homesteading, farming experience. And I think it's kind of the same in reverse for Jay and Charlotte. They're pretty excited about this. So we may have another little surprise for them in the way of a couple other visitors that Jay and Charlotte might be excited to meet.
Awesome.
So they might have the same last name as us.
Shocker.
Shocker. I don't know. So we might see some more faces here in just a little bit. And then number 3, which is number 2 of our steers.
Yes.
You are real people.
We are real people.
Man.
What's going on?
Welcome.
Let me get out of here.
Come on out. Look at this. I mean, you want to talk about legit ranching, you're there.
Oh, man. Look at you. You got a hat on.
I know, man. I don't know what's going on. I had to buy it just for this.
You didn't wear a cowboy hat.
I know.
really thought you would. It's so nice to meet you.
Charlotte, it's a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Sorry.
You're good. It's so good to meet you.
Hey, look at there.
Look who's sneaking up here.
I told him that I didn't tell you guys that there was going to be a few other people here.
I literally opened my phone.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, man.
Good.
Shannon and I are the old hat. I'm totally okay with it. How was the ride?
It was good.
Yeah?
Not too bad. You know, I got nervous. The first gas station we hit, this tire was low, and I was like, oh, God.
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh, no, here we go.
Have you changed a tire before?
No. I mean, I was like 18 years old.
Yeah,
I
so
haven't
no.
done it since.
I'm with you
So,
there. Yeah.
I've been like, oh, we figure it out.
Yeah. Now, do you still have the steer in the back?
Yeah.
I mean, that would, I guess, kind of
to make sure.
dictate the success rate.
Check them out.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, guys.
Goodness.
Oh, you're so little.
He is little. He's like, what has gone on all day?
You've had quite the ride, haven't you?
Boy, you're going to look a lot like Beans.
I can't wait till you come out and see everybody.
Thick boy.
Yeah. How much do you think he'll weigh when he grows out all the way? Or we're all going to find out together?
I'm just brand new.
Okay. All right. That's okay.
Finding out together.
Hey, man. That's just fantastic.
I mean, I'll send you a picture of his dad. I mean, dude.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, short, but I mean, he was.
So we got to
wild.
tame this one early
Yeah.
because
He's pretty gentle. So.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably a little.
Well, yeah, he's
freaked
been
out.
banging around the highway for a while. Yeah, we tried to take Bruno in last night with Beans, and you know, he lays down, he's submissive like he was with Hercules, which is great, but not with cattle. You know, and so Beans is like getting up on him, and I'm like, so I had to yank. It didn't go well.
I was nervous.
Yeah.
So I think we decided we're gonna keep him on the outside.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be keep predators
Keep ours
away.
on the outside.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask you if you guys, I mean, because you got 4 of them?
Three.
3 of them.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I mean,
But just like they're really good.
yeah.
So it makes it easy.
Okay.
I get nervous though when all 3 of them are up there and the cows have their nose through the gate.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, they put their heads through the gate.
They do.
Because Bruno will do the same, and he about
Yeah.
got, it wasn't
It makes me
pretty.
nervous. So I'm like, hey, back up,
Yeah.
because you know they just get excited, and then I don't want all the cows getting
Yeah.
Yeah.
freaked out. So
That's how I
And it's so cool to meet you guys in person.
I know.
It feels a little surreal still, and I'm still like, this is new. Like, yeah, I've never had a cowboy
you're
hat.
not even getting yourself. Like we're all just cheesing. You're over here smiling.
I'm here. You know what I look like. No, it's cool. All right, we're gonna talk logistics.
Okay,
Make a plan,
let's make a
and we'll
plan.
get her done.
All right.
Cool.
I didn't know you were gonna have a whole crowd to watch.
I told him. I already told him in our opening. I said, man,
First try, right?
hey, but I do want to say.
I've-
I rented my first trailer when we first started this,
Yeah.
and I show up at the rental place, and you know, nice truck, and the guy's like, "Oh, this guy knows what he's doing." They had to sub an 18-foot trailer. I was supposed to have a 10, and I was like, "Oh no!" And he's like, "You ever done this before?" Like, no. So he's like walking with me, like helping turn my wheel. I was like, "Man, is anybody looking?" So yeah, it's humbling, but you do it a few more times, and
I've backed up twice.
Attaboy. And it's still.
Once when I got it, and once when I picked them up.
That's perfect.
It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Name that movie. Do what?
Whatever's in there is vertically challenged.
Dude, I didn't realize it was that small.
Wow, it's hot.
It's the I gotta move the thing. Don't touch it. See you, Bean Man. Oh, he thinks he's going in the trailer.
You still got 5 feet.
Yeah, he's going as far away.
You're good. Dude, I touched that 6 times before I realized what was going on.
Dude, I hit Bruno with it last night. I got to put a hanger. Yeah, don't touch that gate, man.
Oh, it's hot. I know. I came up here. Yeah, I came up here and opened it, and it shocked me.
Dude, I will lick this thing right now.
I thought I was about to take out your post.
You
Jumped, and I was like, oh man.
I know. I was trusting Chad to send you. Yeah, I want to be in there. What are we doing?
This is your thing.
What's up, big fella? Or I just have the biggest steers in the world, but he's still a bull.
Yeah, he's still a bull.
Man, I got a bull and a steer,
Yeah,
and a
You're
longhorn.
gonna be a bull rider.
Dude, I'm like, I should definitely have this hat on.
Yep, there. There, we're good.
Come on, big fella.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
What think, buddy? He's just a baby. Go on, big fella.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Beans is over there like, I ain't going back.
He's like, what?
I ain't getting back in that thing. Oh, yeah. Get the talking going. Yeah. Yeah, so he's been in there
About 4 hours.
about 4 hours now. All right.
He's a trooper, man. He sat through about 45 minutes of traffic.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Did you come to a standstill for a minute?
Yeah. Look at them. They're meeting. Is that your buddy?
See, remember when Beans went in other bigger steers? That was the first time we actually saw a little bit of activity with them. Show him number 3.
Like, I got a wrestling buddy.
Now, did number 3 spar with his others?
Yeah, they wrestle all the time.
You gotta tell me when this is not normal anymore.
Oh, no.
Like, at what point is it too far?
Will they push each other into the fence?
They potentially could push each other into the fence.
The fish is hot, right?
This
Yeah.
side, yeah, definitely.
But it'll.
I'm gonna finish that side off.
How long do these slugs
last?
Is this normal?
Yeah, they said it's normal.
They gotta feel each other out.
Don't run in there and break them up like boys.
They'll do this for a little while.
Well, I tell you what, that little one, there's no back down at all.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
Well, he's got 5 little cousins that are his same age. Yeah, they wrestle all the time.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just started eating cubes this week.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
He's in love with his shoes.
He's pushing down. He wants to get rid of water.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm trying to help you, little man. He's like, man, I ain't had nothing to drink. We're wrestling.
Yeah, he's like, can we just get started here?
What's up? Yeah. Hey, man, the pen looks great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I still give you and Chad credit and crap for actually having to go, to put them in the tree.
Hey, you know what? That corner post ain't getting pulled out. Right?
Right?
It's yeah, and that's what.
It ain't falling down.
Oh, Beans, let him drink. Little turd.
Which one you gonna eat?
Well, right now it's going to take the both of them for a half-pound burger.
He's probably just so glad to be on the ground.
Oh yeah, instead of in a trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll definitely be shorter.
All those beans.
Yeah,
They didn't chase
thankfully.
him like they did Beans.
That's true. Thankfully, they don't really seem to be noticing that there's a lot more people here right now because they would like
Right now, yeah, I
swarm
know,
us.
man.
But
really?
yeah, so like thankfully, just be glad it's kind of quiet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look so different.
They really do. I'm shocked. I had no idea what to expect as far as like size.
I know.
And so I'm like,
neither did I.
oh, he's so little. He's just pushing them all over.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to take him to bed. So this will go on for about a week or two, probably.
They'll always be together.
I believe that Beans has been clingy to the point even where he's wanting to like spar with us and like, yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Oh, they'll be out here wrestling all the time.
I'm alright with that between them.
I'm fine watching as long as I'm not in there when it's happening.
So now that you've seen the space, how many could I have in here?
Oh, here we go.
Well, I mean, you can have as many as you want. How much do you want to
How
spend?
much you want to spend on hay?
Yeah. How much you want to spend?
Okay. So people will call us out because we've got a dozen longhorns on 20 acres. But I mean, there's only probably 4 acres of grass. But we feed 2 bales of hay at a time. So how often? Every couple, 3 days. But that's part of buying a farm in the middle of a forest. They did it. Yeah.
So we feed a lot of hay too.
How many do you have total?
Well, now 21. We were at 22.
Oh.
You made him go
Was that
to
a
an
guilt trip?
odd number.
Boy, yeah, I did. I mean, I could send you home with a goat that looks like a cow.
No. We tried the goat thing, and then I was like, I can't. I was trying to learn too much at one time.
How many did you get?
One.
He needed a friend.
I'll never do
Yeah,
goats
well, we
again.
didn't get it. We were given him
Yeah.
to help him.
I literally got home from work, and then was about to eat dinner, and we got a call, like, "Hey, there's a goat for you." And I'm like, "Whoa, what do you
And they
mean
was
there's a
across the
goat
street.
for me?"
Yeah.
And then they were just like, "Here."
I was like, we have nothing for a goat pen at all.
Yeah, that's
so
a little bit different.
it was not an ideal situation.
Was it a
but-
baby?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
And it
Like
was a
just
bottle
born.
baby.
You still have it?
You know,
No.
somebody did
You
that.
know, we're kind of familiar with somebody just showing up with a bottle baby and saying, here you go.
You know what? That is the funniest, most entertaining jerk of a goat that we have. But you already had goats. They
We
didn't
already
know
had
that.
goats.
Yeah, we had a pen. We were looking to get more, and that's true. We were prepared, so that worked out.
No, he knows it.
Probably not. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
He knows it. He might walk Beans right in.
Oh, well.
That's straight dominance. That don't mean nothing.
See, I think this is ultimately what he was trying to do with Bruno when we brought him in. But obviously, you know, it's not going to work between a dog and a steer like that. So we're just like, no, we're done with that.
Dexter dog.
I love this little thing.
It's so cute. He's like, where am I?
We're being friendly, Mr. Beans. What if I leave everybody back there in their conversation and come see you guys? What do you think? Are you going to protect him already? Gosh, you guys are... So, Beans is Longhorn and Dexter. That's why I call him my little Longhorn. This guy is Dexter and Aberdeen, which, as I understand, is Angus, Black Angus. And we think, because of the Longhorn, this guy's probably going to stay a little bit taller. This guy's going to get a little bit thicker and looked nice and jacked. Beans was having a problem letting number 3, we're still going to call him number 3 for just a minute. We'll go to names here before too long. But yeah, Beans wasn't necessarily letting him get a drink. So Chad and Dad were actually kind of trying to keep Beans away from him, let this guy get a drink. We still got to apply meds, vaccinations, and we got to band him. He's technically a bull right now. Probably going to have to hit you with some ivermectin. Welcome to the farm, buddy. You're a cute little, you're like a miniature version. Mr. Bean's born in July. He was born in October of last year. So I think we got about 3 months difference. Somebody do my math for me. July 17, yep. Super excited. What think, Benjamin? What do you guys think? Yeah, number 3 is not really, I don't think he's been touched much. Don't you kick me now, mister. You showing him the ropes, Betty? Showing him the perimeter? Show him your favorite napping spots where you hide from me? I think Beans is so happy to have a friend. We mentioned at the front of the video that we tried to get, I don't know which cameras, we've had cameras rolling the whole time, so I don't know where I've said this, but we wanted to see if it was going to be feasible or even worthy to have Bruno in here for any reason. And ultimately, no, it's not. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. So we really I was super thankful Jay and Charlotte were able to come this weekend because Beans he's ready for a friend. And obviously, he's already made friends. So the hat is legit. Now, I'm a rancher. I can only say that when the real ranchers are down there. This is what happens when you get a bunch of like-minded people together with similar goals in life. It's a really fun fellowship time. Sharing stories. It's really cool to hear their take. Obviously, those two have been here a time or two, but to hear their take on what it looks like here versus what they see in videos.
Like we're super close to Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas. We can get everywhere in an hour.
Hey, did you say you guys might be thinking about maybe someday getting some guineas?
Oh, dude.
Lock it in. Lock it in. Listen to them. They're so quiet right now.
Right now.
They're eating ticks.
It's never been this quiet. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I'm not ready for that. We got a lot.
You gave him a little guinea gin or something.
See-
for him.
I'm surprised they're not alerting.
I am too, honestly.
This is why I didn't wear my cowboy hat.
what's that?
If I had my cowboy hat on, I'd probably be like, "Yep."
Oh, can't stop it. I get it. Well, when you're ready, let me know. I got a few tricks. I can tell you how to keep them home and things.
If we ever do get them, we will call you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm impressed. Because we did track guineas.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Honestly, everything I've learned.
When we raised them to a certain age, we just opened it and then just next day we're all gone.
They just left.
All gone. No feathers anywhere, so they
What?
weren't like attacked.
Did you let them all out at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to split them.
See, and that's why we would call
Yeah,
you.
they want to be together. You got to 35 of them.
35.
You never came back.
I was gonna say it was a
Have you ever
blessing
put
in
that on
disguise.
YouTube?
Yeah, Chad's gonna say.
It was a blessing in disguise.
Chad's gonna say you're welcome.
I was like, all right, I can't mess this up because we had an old hunting blind in the middle of our property.
Perfect.
It was perfect, right in the middle. So that was our coop.
For like the coop.
Yeah. And the cows were back there. I'm like, they can go, 230 yards that way, 230 yards that way, 400 yards on both sides. I'm like, they're right in the middle.
Yep.
Awesome.
One day, open it, come back next morning.
Nothing.
Weren't they supposed to come home?
I'm like, I don't hear nothing. Everyone's like, they're super loud.
I can't tell you.
27. We still have 27 right now.
Yeah, and the last 3 we've lost have been to our own dogs.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. We lost one to the mystery.
The mystery dead.
We had
yeah.
the headless guinea that
saw that.
ran through the snow. That Shannon doesn't believe me, but that's what it was. I had a headless guinea run about 35, 40 feet. You want guineas. They're not creepy. Oh, yeah.
They're scared, and then earlier.
He's already sharing his favorite scratching spots. Thank you so much for making the trip. And you gave us a smoking deal. You said $5,000 for him, right? Like isn't that the going rate?
Say no more.
You weren't taking advantage of me or nothing? Because I don't know prices. I have to ask this guy. Thanks for the hot deal, man. You guys.
Smoking deal if we're splitting it.
Chad was like, hey, look, come on, we got this deal.
All right.
My brother's in. I'm like, all right, sure. You say so.
I take advantage of the naive one. I think they're already good friends. I think it's. In fact, I think Beans started to walk away, and 3 was like, "Hey, wait, we go together."
Yeah.
And then Beans showed him one of his favorite scratching spots already.
They're already looking at the same stuff together.
Just staring like,
Over there, man.
see, I stare at that for hours every day.
Yeah.
Check it out, I got another spot down here. No, I think he's very happy to have a friend, and the fact that it's not my dog who could get his head smashed. It's probably for the better.
Well, I appreciate you guys letting us be a part of it.
Hey man, it's an honor. One of these days when Shannon lets me get another one, I'll hit you up.
We got plenty in the hopper. How old is he?
1 year and 2 months tomorrow. Exactly 2 months tomorrow.
Man,
Settle in, brother.
Zeus was trying to get in the trailer when we had it in the front yard.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, Bruno would love you.
Oh yeah. He would play with them for sure.
Yeah, you're
They
gonna
get
feel
the
more in the
same
big one.
Okay.
Looks very similar to him, but he's about 120 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
goodness.
thought he was gonna be 50.
Ooh, that's a big dog, guys.
Yeah, he is big. Holy cow.
He was supposed to be our smallest of the three.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he gets a little.
See what you had for breakfast this
He'll get a little personal.
Bruno man.
Nice to meet you.
Frosty slobbered all over his
Hi, buddy.
He smells all that.
His personal space is absolutely terrible. Bruno man, settle. Stay off.
He's excited. The first
He's
time
so
he got
If
to
he
come
puts
here.
his face in there again, Ray, he's gonna know. Hey bub, stay down. Bruno man, come here, look. Bruno.
Look, you got a new buddy.
Nice truck, mister. That's cool, man. I appreciate it. That's nice. That's very good. Where do you live? I'll go with you.
Sorry we didn't bring the boys.
I know, they would have had fun.
I know. I was going to ask if you had any that were road trip worthy, but I know that's
They
a.
would have.
But you were too nervous about backing up the trailer. You couldn't add that extra stress of taking
I
care
don't
of.
want that added stress. And,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, and with Hercules down there,
Yeah,
that'll stress him out having strange dogs. If that's not the focal point for the first time, so we'll make it happen. But yeah, Herc's a little less welcoming.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. That's his job.
That's his job.
Yep.
He wags with his whole butt.
Dude, those
He's
tails.
on a helicopter. He's not even going side to
Are the tails on yours all docked, or you have any that are left
we
long?
have the
Dude,
tails.
No. Yeah. I just tried to say good morning to him. He's like, "Oh, good morning." And I was like, "Thanks, man. I love you." And yeah.
When it's cold out, you come inside and you right on the knee.
Well, I can't imagine the size that yours are. Like he's only about an 80-pound guy.
Well, two of ours are about that size.
Okay.
Apollo is probably 60, Titan's probably 85,
Okay.
Zeus is 120. So all together, yeah.
So you have a female?
No, they're
No,
all boys.
all male. Okay.
All rescue.
Hey, that's number 3. Seeing it, bud. Bruno, man, did you even notice that you have another steer in there, big guy?
Yeah, did you see him?
He says he's got to come to the gate for you, doesn't he? Uh-oh. Your brother heard a new steer.
He's seen all the boys too, so
Yeah.
So he's
he'll be familiar with Bruno.
Very good.
He'll probably think that's Zeus.
Probably.
Zeus lost some weight.
Like, hey, man, you been hitting the treadmill or something? Good boy, Bruno, man. That's a good boy.
I have a gift for the Algiers. Sorry, somebody's distracting me.
Well, you got to give love words.
So I saw in one of your videos that you guys lit a fire with a little stick lighter. So
We do that.
this is what you need to start your fires.
I think
That's a proper lighter.
proper.
Yeah, we don't use them other little lighters out
Light
here.
your candles the Chad Doss way.
Yeah.
You like candles. It's a candle lighter. That's cool.
I have seen somebody light a candle with one of these.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that? Were you a little nervous?
You know, when it's your product being tested on a live
The
video.
very first time, you're like, dude, Chad, get a stick lighter, man. Come on.
Relax, man.
You like this wood wick the best, do you?
Do ya? Let's see how this goes.
Well, thank you very much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
Now we expect to see a video of you actually lighting a fire
Yeah, we will.
with your torch. You're welcome to practice
In
as
a
much as
safe
you
way.
want.
The
You
candle
can do it in a
count?
safe manner.
You know what? Anything you're gonna light on fire, you
I'm
use
just
that.
trying to learn from you guys.
That's-
So, I mean, I might.
Oh yeah,
Everything on fire.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean,
Take it
because
outside first. Don't do it in the house like Chad did.
if we're
Probably-
playing by the rules,
probably
right
safe.
now, I'm not allowed to burn anything.
Oh,
We're all in a burn ban. Why is he so angry? It's like gravity just wronged him.
hey, if I zoom in on a 5 from here, he looks like a normal-sized steer. Yeah, he does. Well, you gotta don't look at the water trough behind.
Those are 8-foot long stock tanks behind.
Don't look at the troughs. Who's that big fella? Are you happy about your new friend? He's behind you, mean mugging you.
He's got red on his chest like Beans does. They've got some like red patches.
Yeah, and on the tips of his ears too.
Yeah.
Dexter.
Beans doesn't want me to film him. He's like, hey, I've been the star this whole time.
I'm the star of the show.
He's interested in the camera too, so.
Hold on, Beans.
He's definitely curious about what's going on over here. So be honest, guys, how much do you stand around and just look at your cattle?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, so it's not weird?
No.
Or we don't care?
That's why you have them.
Okay.
Part of the reason why you have them.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure.
The whole reason we have that wood fence is so we can
See him, watch him. I do enjoy it.
use 2x6s though, not deck boards.
Learn that one.
How I know.
Yeah.
We came home yesterday and
All 3 donkeys were in the yard.
all 3 donkeys were in the yard.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
2 of the fence runs were just laying there, and donkeys are so intelligent. You know this. I go out and I'm like, what are we doing? Lucy goes right back through the hole.
Yeah, she really did.
She was like, oh.
Crad. I knew this was going to happen.
She really did. She put herself back in.
That's
She
awesome.
Yeah.
totally walked in and like little brothered it. Like Lily and Badonk told me it was okay.
Yeah, she's like pointing at the others, like, wasn't me.
Yeah.
That's
Lily started
funny.
it.
It was so funny. I was watching from inside the house, and I texted Chad because he's over there in the corner where, you know, we catch them all, and he's trying to get Badonk and Lily back in. And I was like, oh, Lucy just put herself back in. I wish I would have been filming. It was hilarious.
That's funny. Love it when a plan that wasn't a plan works
I
out.
just need you
You
to
might
know.
need to tell him to eat from the low side. But yeah.
Beans also just made him get up and move in the different spot.
He sure
Oh,
did,
that's
didn't he?
funny.
He was just laying right there.
That's a longhorn eating right. See that? See how he's eating?
Yeah.
That's what his mom does.
Beans literally just made him move and then sat down in the same spot.
That's
Oh,
funny.
funny.
Hey, lowrider, do I need to cut the legs off of that thing for you, bud?
Man, it's been a long day.
I'm exhausted.
This is the most company we've had at our place at one time in a long time.
I agree.
We don't have people over very often.
We had so much to talk about.
Yeah,
It was great.
it was a lot of fun.
They were here for about 3.5 hours, I think, almost 4 hours. Chad and Ray were able to get here right before they were here, so they stayed with us the whole time. We did have to kick Mom and Dad out. Really, we just had to kick Dad out, and unfortunately, Mom had to go with him.
Oh my gosh. No, it was that time schedule. He's got to stick to his time schedule.
Yeah, his goats were calling him. His cell phone was blowing up, but we had an amazing time. No, you can't catch all that on camera, and no, I can't tell you exactly what you're going to see on which channel, but all of us had the cameras going at different times, so be sure to check everybody's out. But guys, huge shout out to Jay and Charlotte over at Algiere Ranch.
Yeah.
Go and subscribe to them. They are great, wonderful people.
Go over and tell them that they just need to get some more guineas and we'll walk them through it this time.
Yeah, yeah, they were telling us how that went. That I know what went wrong, but it's funny. It
okay.
happens. We about did it ourselves, but yeah. So the boys though, Beans and I have a name.
You get the name today, guys.
I have a name. We're gonna have to. He's got to be in frame when I
Yes.
tell you what it is. But just like we've talked about in multiple videos, it wasn't until he got here that he officially had a name.
You got to meet them first. They got to fit their name.
Yeah,
Let's call them over.
Bruno's up there talking to him now.
You going to do the call that Beans knows?
Move on down here, Benjamin. I'm trying to change it.
Oh, looky there.
Steer. Move on down here, little buddy. I got something for you. Move on down here. Oh, he talks back.
That's awesome.
Beans don't even talk back to me. He's probably also pretty hungry though. Oh, he's got a short stride, but he's trying. Come on
Come
down,
on
buddy.
down.
I got you. Come here. There it is. Guys, it's over here. Benjamin.
Yep.
Benjamin, hey, bud.
This way.
Hey, come here, buddy.
Over here.
Now, is he gonna let little buddy in here?
Is his neck even long enough to reach in there? He said they just started feeding him cubes.
Oh, that's right. Can you get in there, big guy? There it is. I'm gonna have to stand on it. I didn't think Beans was gonna let him eat right next to him like that, but
I didn't either. That's awesome.
So guys, meet Lowrider. Yeah, I think for
He's a
obvious
lowrider.
reasons. Now Chad was kind of explaining, and it makes sense. Beans, let him eat, bud. He's hungry too.
Well, and it may be because I'm right here. We may just need to kind of back up a little bit.
Come here, Lowrider. Come here, Lowrider. Come over here, buddy. Look at here. Beans really don't need all this. I'm gonna try to send him back around the other way.
Oh, he spooked him.
Just trying to get more food over on your side, big guy. Get in there.
Beans just spit out a cube to go eat his food. You little stinker.
Well, I put cubes down here in case he was getting curious and wanted one, but Beans knew they were down there. You left him a few. He's Lowrider because he can barely even fit in the feeder here.
Yeah. He is low to the ground.
So right now, this guy is still intact. Chad's gonna help me with all of this, he promised. But yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that. We're gonna have to get him his vaccines, get everything taken care of. And he will likely, once he's old enough, he'll get an ivermectin treatment as well. Just for parasites, deworming, and then of course, I imagine he'll be picking up ticks here before too long. But he's a Lowrider. Look how low that belly is to the ground. And it makes sense. Chad's talking about how this guy's a longhorn, or, you know, like he said, it's my longhorn.
Bart
So
Longhorn.
He's got them long legs. He's gonna look taller. He's not gonna thicken up. This dude already has like a mean mug and everything, and it may be because he's intact. I don't know, but it's really cool. And I did hear Jay say he's actually about 75% Aberdeen.
Oh, okay.
So the Dexter size, which is what keeps him a little bit smaller, this boy could get up there and weight just a little bit.
Okay, that's great.
Babe, we got a full herd now.
That's true.
We got a bird herd, the bird army. We got a steer herd. I'll have to come up with a clever name for them. But it has been a very long, exhausting day. I feel like I can't even say that because Jay and Charlotte had to turn right back around and drive 4 hours back home.
Yeah, I feel real bad for them having to make that drive.
Yeah, they're going to be in the dark a little bit, but I really think they had a great time. It was so nice to meet them. You know, you have all this anticipation based on what you learn in their videos, and then getting to chat with them, text with them a little bit, and coordinate all this. But once you actually meet them face to face and shake a hand, give a hug, you know how we are in the Doss family. We all love everybody.
Huggers.
We're huggers. They fit right in. Very respectful. They wanted to meet Mom. It was so cool. Getting Mom and Dad, Grandpa and Grandma Doss Farms
Well,
over
they're
here.
surprised. They didn't know they were going to get to meet
Yeah,
everybody.
I didn't tell him at all until I knew he was about 2 miles up the road, and I said, hey, there may just be a couple other people here, just so you know. I'm like, what? And so I thought it was really cool of Chad and Ray and Mom and Dad, everybody come out and just, yeah, that's what it's all
And
about.
that's really hard to film, guys, because we were just enjoying having conversation with them.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much learning that goes on there in all directions. You know, we get to talk about the content creation, we get to talk about the farming, tell stories, make fun of Jay and how great of a job he did backing up his trailer. He did do an awesome job, by the way. I was very proud of him. Yeah, what a day.
Yeah, it's time to soak it all in and just decompress now.
Yeah. So Beans and Lowrider, the Doss Acres steers. And eventually I will add another one. I set myself. Well, she was saying yes. Okay, we have approval.
I know you will. It's not even a matter of questioning because I just know you will.
And on that note, guys, we love and appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming along on this wild journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
I don't know if you can sing the song. Low rider needs a lower feeder. Yep, we're going to have to ear tag him too. And at that time, whatever solution we come up with for him, I say we get him and Beans matching tags.
Deal.
We're gonna let that Doss Farms tag come out. We'll get that back to Chad because Case put that one on, and he'll get his own Doss Acres tag. Cute little fella. I don't know that I can call him big fella.
No, he's a little fella.
Not yet, anyhow.